if I had told you after you called the UMBC upset of Virginia at that moment, at that very moment, that next year Virginia would win it all, what would you have said?
I would not have been surprised because I believe in the power of the story. I believe sometimes these things, again, I'm going to spin off in a crazy orbit here.
Go for it.
I told this to someone else the other day, but I really believe sometimes these things write themselves, and there's a higher power or somebody that's influencing some of this stuff. But if you were to Google search my name in the Richmond Times from October 15th or 16th, I was interviewed by a writer there because camp was opening that day and for the Virginia basketball team. And I was asked how I think their season would go. And I basically said I thought they would make a great run and maybe win a national championship. I thought the story had a part two to it. And I didn't say they're going to win the national championship, but I said it wouldn't surprise me to see they turn around and flip this script and they take the title. And that's what they did. Now, for that to happen, though, they had to be reminded every day, every practice, every media encounter, they had to be reminded about UMBC. Then they had to play a Purdue team that had them beat with seconds to go. They had to make a free throw, miss a free throw, tap it to the backcourt, have Kihei Clark chase it down three-quarters court, and like 99% of all players would do, would taking a heave from half court and missed. He had a presence of mind to look up and rifle a pass to Mamadi Diakite, and he hit a runner to send it to overtime. You can't win that game. That's 1 in 1,000.
That's right.
They won the game in overtime. And then they've got Auburn, and Auburn had them beat. And, of course, we know there was some controversy at the end on some of the calls, the foul call, Kyle Guy, whatever. I think it was a foul. He steps up and hits all three fairways. Fairways, all three free throws.
Yep.
And I'm on my golf lexicon now. But, what are the odds? What are the odds? In the national championship game, you've got to have DeAndre Hunter hit a three to tie it with 12 seconds to go and withstand a last-second shot at the end of regulation to go win it in overtime. I mean, the odds are they're massive. I do feel badly in a way, and then maybe it's just because I'm in this bubble of having been courtside for all these events, but it had the shortest shelf life of a majestic story as anything I've ever seen because along comes Tiger. The story was it was a beautiful, pristine story, a tribute to, a testament, I should say, to character and like facing adversities and challenges, and to climb that mountain, you're going to keep getting kicked and tested. Can you do it? Can you somehow figure a way to get out of this moment where the odds are stacked against you, and you do it, and you do it again, and you do it again, and you've been reminded about it for 350 days, and yet you come back and repeatedly do it. The story there is so deep, it's so big, and I know it's lost a little bit today. We're just 10 days after it because the Tiger thing kind of blew it out of the water, but I am lost in admiration for Tony Bennett and the program he runs and the kids that were on that floor and what they did to come back and win a championship on the heels of the most embarrassing loss in the history of the tournament.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.